Okay, I got this thistle dug now. These things are a major pain. They have a really long, deep tap root, and you can see it's got a twist in it. So it's hard to, they're always hard to figure out where to stick the shovel in to apply leverage to pop it out. This is a medium-sized one. It's quite heavy and lots of vegetative growth on there, big leaves. So the seed for this thing is deposited in the ground and germinates, and it starts to grow, and it pokes up above the ground and puts out leaves, and those leaves start photosynthesizing, and they take in carbon from the atmosphere and water and micronutrients from the ground, and through photosynthesis they make carbohydrate, which is energy, and they give off oxygen. They break up that H2O and they turn it into carbohydrate and oxygen. So they put off oxygen and they take in carbon, and every single bit of carbon that makes up the cellulose and lignin that is the structure of this plant, every single scrap of carbon comes from the atmosphere and nowhere else, So that's CO2 right there. Sunlight turns that CO2 and water into carbohydrate, into cellulose and lignin and various other carbohydrates. And the plant stores energy in the form of starch and cellulose, and that's sunlight that is stored at a less energetic state, a less useful state than direct sunlight. That's just kind of the way that stuff works. So you can see the plant was getting ready to flower, and once they flower they get pollinated, and those flowers produce seeds, and you can see that every single one of those little prickles in the flower is going to be a seed. And so they make a lot of seeds, and that's what their job is, to reproduce and to grow vegetatively. So yeah, interesting stuff. Nature. Yeah, it's nature isn't in the TV, boys and girls. Nature's in nature. And you're in nature. Everybody thinks they're trapped in some computer program, or not everybody, but a lot of people say, oh, we're just holograms trapped in a computer program. Well, actually, we're just ape lizards trapped in nature. Reality, what a concept.